Hi, everyone. It's Erin Kruger from the Erin Kruger team. We've been getting a lot of questions lately about what is the deal with forbearance? Is it the same thing as forgiveness? And a lot of people that we know, clients, some have been put on furlough or temporarily been laid off. Or maybe you have a friend or family member that is in the same boat and they're considering maybe doing forbearance. But what exactly does that mean? So we have one of our preferred lenders, Mark Rood, joining us today. He's going to tell us the difference between forgiveness and forbearance. Mark, tell us, what is the difference between the two?
So there is a big difference, just like you said. So forbearance is going to be where you work out between buyer and lender a freezing period of mortgage payments. That could either be reduced monthly payment or they can be frozen altogether. Now, there's a multitude of options when it comes to forbearance on how those mortgage payments are caught back up. And we can go into those, but right now, talking about the difference between forbearance and forgiveness. Forbearance is when they're frozen for a small period of time. Forgiveness is exactly like it sounds. The loan and the debt is forgiven. However, you know, forgiveness is a last resort possibility. The lenders and the banks do not want to have anything to do with the home. They want to keep you in the home. But a couple of ways of forgiveness is a loan modification, where terms can be redrawn up and agreed upon between the bank as well as the homeowner. There is foreclosure, which that is one. There is also a modification where a buyer can stay in the home and complete and tack things onto the back end so that they're able to stay in the home and not have penalty to them. Another option is where you would actually move out and you would not go through foreclosure. However, the bad part about this one is should the bank go to sell the home and they do not make enough for what the equity is left in the home, there could be a deficiency judgment. So that would happen on the back end. Forgiveness does forgive you of the debt. However, it is the most risky of the options.
So, Mark, what I'm hearing is that it really is going to vary between servicers. So, the advice would be if you are contemplating this to really figure out what your options are by calling your mortgage company, figure out is it going to be on the back end after 3 months, 6 months, the back end of the loan? What does that look like? What kind of penalties are there? But most importantly, get it in writing.
The biggest tip I can give on it is don't delay. Call your servicer, call your mortgage company, find out what your options are. So Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae hold the mortgages for a little over half of mortgages in America today. They have actually came out and put some guidelines in place specific to COVID-19 and what we're going through right now. You can have forbearance on your monthly payments up to 12 months right now. There is an option to have no penalties and no fees associated with that forbearance. And then when it comes to how you pay it back, there's a couple, three different options. A couple that I've heard is a one time payment. Another that I have heard has been to increase the payments once you do get back to normal so that you can even it back out. But there are other options as well. Just be prepared when you do reach out to your servicer. They're going to want to know the details of what your hardship is.